I look around in this world and I see a world locked in hate and disharmony. People constantly at each other's throat, everyone desperate to stay afloat. Our world is at war, the fight rages on. Our respect for others is all but gone, as we do not understand other views. If they're not on our side, then they must lose. The battle rages between science and faith, as Christians and scientists wish to bathe the world in their personal point of view, seeing opposing beliefs as untrue. We work to change those surrounding us, not working to understand as we must, to truly make judgments about belief on the concepts in their lives which are chief. We look at stereotypes and assume that for other aspects there is not room. A lack of understanding leads to hate, the only thing on which we all fixate. The view of most Christians can be complex. Without understanding, they just perplex the people who view them but do not know the meaning behind the faith that they show. Most Christians do not see much confliction, do not see science as an affliction to their faith in a loving Creator, but see it as proof of something greater. There are others who do see some conflict, those who need everything to be perfect. They see a challenge to all their beliefs when doubt to any aspects do increase. If even one thing's called into question, then against their whole faith it's aggression. Most of those who disagree with science have few parts in which they are in defiance. This is commonly on evolution, and its place as the only solution to the big question of creation's birth and how life came about on this small earth. The view of most people who don't believe in a God whose love you need to receive are more likely to view conflict between religion and the scientific scene than the Christians who know what they accept as truth on the world's spiritual aspect. Those who do not believe don't understand the many beliefs for which Christians stand. They look at what they think others believe about the conflict that they seem to perceive and assume that this is what must be true, because it is what others seem to view. The Christians who have chosen a career studying the scientific frontier do not see any conflicts in their views, but instead see the scientific news as proof of their faith in the existence of a God who creates in consistence, simply reusing the patterns that work in his creation of living artwork. They look at the perfect biology of physics and complex psychology and see that it could not happen alone. It must be created by God and grown. The scientists who don't believe in God see faith in and of itself as a fraud. They view it as superstitious nonsense. Some even see it as social toxins. They see science as proof against design by a loving Creator, wise, benign. They believe nature happened on its own, that life happened by accident alone. They don't see a need for a Creator, and can see religion as a traitor to the knowledge and intellectual growth. Some may even take against it an oath, swearing to bring their point of view worldwide, working till faith in religion has died. In order to stop this cycle of hate, we have to be willing to help create an environment of understanding, of being together, not demanding, that others conform to our own thinking, while passing their beliefs without blinking. We must realize that we won't agree on every concept that the world may see. We have to accept that others may not have exactly the same views that we brought. We need to go beyond just assuming and let understanding begin blooming. The conflict's not between faith and science, but between the people in defiance.